Well, I just ruined that.
Oh, no!
Well, that was my belly, so that's cool. I don't even know what's happening today. Let's
So
fix
we're,
it.
we're live.
We're actually live now.
Oh. We didn't get a chance.
Dude,
to, like,
it's like all crooked. We're not prepared. Oh my god. What have we done?
What have you done? I was still wearing my glasses. No.
Oh, that's terrible. People cannot see you in your glasses.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
I know. And then I would look like you.
Inappropriate. Well, then you have like the glare and everything.
Yeah.
But I can't see. If I take them off, then everything's blurred. Then I really can't see anything on the screen.
You know, it's funny
So.
because Lindsay saw a picture of you from last year and you weren't wearing your glasses. And she goes, "Is that a baby, Dr. Hogan?" And I was like, "No, that was like a year ago." She's just not wearing her glasses. So you look different, yeah.
Better. I have to be able to see. I don't wear contacts.
We have one person watching this.
I'm sorry for them.
We were not prepared yet, and Dr. Hogan just pushed
I
the
got
button.
real excited to push the button.
The
I don't know
button.
why. The button, as some people, Brittany, would say.
Oh, Tiffany.
She's not even on Facebook.
No, she's not. She's
No,
not gonna.
she doesn't know we're talking about her. It's fine.
Oh no, where's my?
Where's your information?
No, I have.
Oh,
the
you want to
information.
do that first?
Oh, I don't care.
Or should I play your... you do that first, and then I'll play the song.
Oh, okay. You didn't put anything in the. Hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana.
You didn't put anything in the topic box about the candle. Yeah.
Well, I didn't, but I can go back and change it.
You also didn't mean to go live. So.
Exactly.
But anyway, so we are doing the free candle today because we got 7 shares, but one of them was me and one of them was another technician.
But that's okay. You got your 5.
I did.
Which
and
she's
I'm
very
really
excited
about.
That just made her day.
So we've got this. I downloaded this app. Well, I just went to the website. I didn't download an app.
Whatever.
But should we do it? Do
Go for it.
Do you want to be the one to push
No,
the
you
button?
push the button. You're so excited about
Let's
this.
see.
You push the button. So who wins the candle? I feel like you should play a song for this.
We should.
Oh, it's like right in between. Who is that?
It says Katie Wilhelms.
Katie Wilhelms. Congratulations.
You want a candle?
You get a candle. Woo!
So exciting.
It's
You
so
get to pick your
exciting.
flavor.
Yeah.
So just let us know. You can come in and smell them. We got the new ones in.
We did.
Or if you know what you want, just let us know.
The awesome fall candles.
Yeah.
They're so good. I like the apple one a lot. I mean, I like all 3 of them because it's it's pumpkin and spice, fallen leaves, which you said smells like
It smells very cinnamony.
cinnamony.
Yeah, it's not
Which is-
quite what I remembered,
I like
but
it though.
I like it too. No, I like
Mhm.
it. I think that's probably
Mhm.
my favorite from the group, but
Yeah.
it is
And then
different.
I
from
really
what
the
I
apple I like because it's very it's like seasonal, but it's kind of light. And just I don't know. It's a little sweet, but it's not too sweet. Because some of them, like Amy likes the ones that just smell like straight sugar.
Yeah,
Because she's a
Like-
sugar fiend.
she is.
But,
The Holly Pets. I
Yeah.
don't think we have any more. Of
I don't
that
think we have
one,
any more
but
of
that
those,
one's
but-
like straight sugar.
But we also have the other ones. Some of the ones from the summer, like the Mai Tai or the Caribbean punch.
Caribbean.
Whatever you want to call it. And then we've got some other ones that are not seasonal. So, yeah, stop on by whenever. We'll send you a message too, just in case she's not watching today.
Well, I feel like that's a requirement. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll let her know.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can stop by or you can send Aaron by if you trust him to pick a candle. Whatever. So yeah, congratulations. Yay, that's exciting.
It's exciting.
Your first one.
Well, it's technically your first one, but
Well,
yes.
whatever.
Are we doing the car hangers?
For
So if we
no,
don't
I
get,
was gonna do a candle. Or you mean if we don't get 5
if we
shares?
don't get 5, but we get like 3, maybe we'll do a thing for a car
Okay.
hanger.
Sure. We can do that.
I put her on the spot.
I don't care.
Okay,
We really just bought them for ourselves.
I know we did, but if we get
I guess I shouldn't say that. I should make people think that we're like special for them. But, you know.
We're terrible
It's
at this
fine.
today.
We're terrible. We're a little behind this morning.
Yeah.
Some of us had to wait for their husbands to get out of the shower to get ready. Jason Corey.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
Let's just go to this song.
Okay, yes.
Are you ready? Are you excited?
I'm not doing anything.
Magic dragon lived by the sea.
She doesn't know this song.
And frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
I can't believe you've never heard this.
The magic dragon
Can't sway.
lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
We still have 3 people
Together.
watching us, and I don't know why.
That is
man.
for your educational purposes.
Oh, okay.
That is a song called, you're going to be shocked to hear this, Puff the Magic Dragon.
Well, I know I've
My
heard
Peter,
of this
Paul, and
song.
Mary.
It was in one of the Meet the Fockers.
Was
Remember? Yeah, when he's driving with his father-in-law.
She's too young. That's right, Diana. She's just a baby.
I am just a wee babe.
Compared to me, anyway. So, because that was the most appropriate song we could find.
For what we're talking about.
For what we're
today.
talking about today. So we're talking about marijuana today. So there's a lot of things to go along with that. So marijuana itself and kind of what that looks like when your animals get into things like that they should not. And also, I feel like it kind of leads us to talking about CBD as well.
Yeah.
So, marijuana toxicity. So, when if your animal ingests it in any form, or, if they're getting exposed to smoke, because I think that this is going to become a bigger issue as it becomes legalized to more places. I know medicinal is legalized here. I think probably eventually it'll be recreational as well. But yeah, I think it's going to become more prevalent of an issue. So what does that look like, Crystal? We've seen a couple of those.
Yeah. So I have only seen 2 over my career. Basically, so the first one I saw has been many years ago. It was probably 5-ish years ago.
I think so. Yeah, because it was
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Yeah, because it was our last job.
Yeah, and the dog came in, and he was just really strange. Like, one minute he was like this, and the next minute he was like,
Yeah.
What's going
And
on?
the poor
What's
owner,
happening?
the poor owner was like, "Oh my God, there's something wrong with my dog.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on."
Yeah.
And we're watching this dog, and I forget what we were. I don't know if we were checking the temperature or what we were doing, but yeah, he would
we were doing
he was, like-
X-rays on him.
he would like fall asleep, and then all of a sudden, yeah, he'd like, whoa,
pop up.
yeah,
Yeah, we were
freak
trying.
out.
We were trying to do X-rays on him because we
Yeah.
didn't know what was wrong with him.
Right. Yeah, and so I'm like, that dog looks high. So I went in and I asked the owner, because it's an awkward question to ask somebody, but, from a legal standpoint, I don't care. I don't have to report you to anyone. It's not my problem. I don't care. I just need to know. I just need to know. And so I asked the owner, it was like, is it possible that, maybe anywhere in the house there could have been some pot?
Because he
That
had
he
some
could have been-
teenage
He did.
children.
Yeah, and it turned out he had a teenage child, but yeah. Had a cookie. Had a special cookie.
A special cookie. Yeah.
Thankfully didn't have enough chocolate chips in it to really cause a problem either, but yeah. So we said, you go on home. Because I told him, I was like, either there's something really wrong with your dog or he's high.
And that's the best of the two
If
choices.
he's just high, right, you're just gonna have to take some time and it'll wear off, and that's fine. Because he didn't, he wasn't really bad off. Amy has mentioned that she's seen a dog before as a puppy that was really bad off and had really low blood pressure and did require hospitalization and treatment. Most of these guys, it's just let them sleep it off. Maybe they got the munchies later. I don't know.
Dog's got something on me. I've never been high. But
so
yeah.
so that was interesting. And then we saw another one a couple weeks ago. So same sort of thing. It was really funny. Poor little thing.
It's sad.
Well, it's sad, but once you know what's happening, you know that they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
It can be funny.
It can be.
And it wasn't intentional. They didn't intentionally feed it to the dog. Like,
Right.
that's not cool. Don't do that. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it can reach toxic levels and cause serious issues. But in general, if it's just a small amount, they're probably going to be fine. Still get them checked out. Make sure things like blood pressure and that are okay. But they're probably going to be okay.
Yeah.
Probably going to be fine.
We were like, take him home, put him in a dark room,
Yeah.
leave him
Let
alone.
Just let him be.
Give him some food.
Poor
So.
little guy. So, because once it was in his system, there really wasn't anything we could do necessarily anyway. I mean, you could do fluids, but it's probably not going to make a whole lot of difference, honestly. So, there's no sense. Just wait it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's marijuana toxicity.
I know,
So
you
something.
came out of that room and you were like, I think that dog's high.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a really awkward question to ask. Like, I'm not judging you. I don't care. You do you, boo boo. But I just need to know if it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Munchies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I try to word it that is it possible that they could have ingested this substance?
Maybe you went for a walk and they found a plant.
Maybe they found
We
found
don't
something.
know.
Good morning, Jessica. But yeah, so that's like toxic end of the spectrum. So the other thing that we, kind of is related to that is CBD. So what is the difference, Crystal? Do you know what the difference is between marijuana and CBD?
The CBD doesn't have the THC.
Correct. Yeah. So the THC is what's going to cause like the high. And so CBD, it's being used, I think, in research more and more these days, for medicinal uses, all kinds of things. I've heard of people trying to use it for things like seizures, anxiety.
I want to try it for my back. I haven't
pain
yet,
relief.
but,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
is on the list. It's so CBD, so it's a cannabinoid. We went to a continuing education meeting where, like, did you go to it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I went to a continuing education meeting.
Education. You need to go to some more, I think.
Need some more education meetings a couple years ago, and the speaker, he was hilarious. And he said things like ketamine. I don't think anybody else calls it that. It's called ketamine. And then he said cannabinoids. Not quite in that voice. He said cannabinoids, over and over and over, and it was amusing. So, kind of like my face. So cannabinoids.
Do I have
Would
to
you
read
like
this
to
whole
read
thing?
what are cannabinoids? No,
Just part of it. Okay.
you can, because most of that people aren't going to understand it.
Cannabinoids
Cannabinoids.
are chemicals unique to the cannabis species.
Yep.
Do I need to keep going? Oh, okay. I'll read the next
Sure.
part too. More than 100 unique
So
cannabinoids occur exclusively in cannabis species plants, the most well-known of which is THC.
So there you go.
There you go.
Now you know.
I still don't know why 4 people are watching.
So let's talk about CBD use in veterinary medicine. Because I know lots of pet stores are carrying it now.
I was actually at a birthday party, a kid's birthday party over the weekend, and there was a puppy there that had just gotten spayed, and they were doing the CBD oil for like pain and like to calm the dog.
Yeah, like sedation.
Yeah.
Was it vet recommended? Or
I have no
oh.
idea. I didn't ask. I just saw the bottle sitting on the table, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
And put it back down.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
So with that, in people, there's been a little bit more research, but they're still working on things. In animals, there's really not been a ton of research just yet. About the only thing that they've come out with is looking at like safety, So, what's the toxic dose of CBD and that. But as far as is it effective and what dose do we use for things, we don't really know yet. And technically, it's still not allowed for us to prescribe it. Not allowed. Not unless we have a Schedule 1 DEA license, which most vets do not have. So Schedule 1, controlled substances, for people that don't know, they fall into 5 categories, 1 through 5. 5 categories. That's our new thumbnail today. 5. So Schedule 1 is the most tightly controlled, meaning that it's really limited on who can prescribe it, who can carry it, and that Schedule 1s are all but technically illegal drugs. So marijuana is on there, ecstasy, LSD, all that sort of stuff. Really, the only people that are allowed to use those, or that will have a license to use those, are people that are doing research. Your everyday doctor or veterinarian does not have that kind of permission. We're only allowed to prescribe 2 through 5s.
You don't have the power.
I don't have the power. So really right now, because it's still considered illegal, we can't tell you how much to give or really even to give it necessarily. That's a little fuzzy line. While I think that there probably is benefit to it. Are you trying to feel my arm?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Do we need a snuggle?
Think that we did certain things before this video.
We're just naturally like this, though.
Well,
They've
yeah.
seen enough videos that they know that
But
this is how we always are.
Particularly bad. I hope my mom's not watching.
God love her. What was I saying? So, I have a lot of clients. I have a lot of clients that'll ask about doing CBD, and what I can tell, what I'm allowed to say, is that it will be safe. I do not know if it is effective. I do not know what dose to use, and those things are true. I don't know if it's going to be effective. I don't know what dose to use because there is no published data on that yet. But yeah, I can't specifically prescribe anything. So you can ask me about it, but that's about all I can say. And it's hard because it is, so once again, we get into that whole issue with supplements. So it's not something that is FDA approved. It is, yes, you sure can.
Doesn't it mean that what they say is on the label doesn't have to be in there?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the issue with supplements in general. So it's important to, if you're going to purchase any kind of supplement, get it from a company that is reputable. Ideally, one that has some kind of, what are you doing? Okay, whatever.
Well,
some kind of research that shows,
see, they're there.
some kind of research that shows that what they say is in there is actually what's in there, and it should be an independent research firm, not their own labs. That, of course, they're going to say that that's what's in there, because why wouldn't they?
Right.
They want
to
because it's not exactly because they want to sell their products. Because it's not regulated by the FDA, they don't have to show as much information like that. So yeah, something that has some kind of data behind it is important. Same thing, why we recommend certain joint supplements is because they actually have independent research data that shows what they say is in there is actually what's in there, and it's effective.
That's important.
Yep, for sure. So same sort of thing with CBD. So that's important to keep in mind for yourselves and your pets. Yeah. Do you have any other information to provide about CBD? Do we have anything fun in our little handout, your little cheat sheet?
I don't know because I didn't read through any of it. You just pushed the button.
I know.
And started it.
I'm sorry. Nobody cares about pharmacokinetics.
How does CBD work?
See, I can say pharmacokinetics, but I can't say education.
Amy was saying that dogs have more receptors for...
Yeah, more CBD, for cannabinoid receptors. Yeah, so they're more sensitive to it in general than people are. So that's why you probably shouldn't just use a human dose for it in your pets. So yes, that's important to know. And that's why we can't necessarily extrapolate those things from even the human research that's out there. If they say, oh, a person should get 2 milligrams of CBD, we can't necessarily say, well, we'll give 2 milligrams to this dog as well, because it's different. Just like there's a lot of different medications that are metabolized either faster or slower in pets, or they can have a higher tolerance, like Benadryl. The dose for a human adult for Benadryl is way lower than what it is for a lot of animals. Like a big Great Dane, you're going to give them like 5 or 6 Benadryl, and that would knock somebody, a person, on their butt. They would be out.
How much?
Like 5 or 6 Benadryl. Like a big, 150-pound Great Dane. Yeah, you're going to give them like 6 Benadryl. But if a person took that, you'd be sleeping for days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. This is just saying that you need to be reminded that even though it's becoming legalized in many states, it's still a Schedule 1 controlled substance by the DEA.
Yeah, so and that's different too. So even though it's legalized in an individual state, federally it's still illegal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something to keep in mind. Is it safer than Xanax? I don't think it's safer. Xanax is pretty darn safe. It's just a matter of what's going to work better for them.
Great question, though.
Great question. I love it.
If anyone has questions, you just drop them down. I don't know which way they are. Are they this way or are they
Well,
this way?
on our screen,
They're that way.
That's weird. Yeah, it's opposite.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
That is weird. I wasn't even looking at myself. But if you do have questions, please drop them.
Yeah.
In the box. We may or may not be able to answer them. Because I have never given CBD to my dogs. I've considered it, but I think it's kind of expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be. I feel like for the good stuff, it probably
the
is
stuff
pricey.
that's actually going to work.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it probably is a little pricey. So, yeah. It's certainly, I don't think at this point it would be a first line thing to try. I think it's more either in addition to other things, or other things are not working for whatever, if we're treating seizures or pain, or if we're treating anxiety. I think that there's other things that we should try first until
kind
we
of
have
like an end of the road sort of
right
thing.
until you have that good data for knowing what dose to use, and because otherwise it's just kind of a guess, which is frustrating, because then it's like, well, if it doesn't work, what does that mean? Does it mean it doesn't work for that pet or for that condition, or is that just not the right dose, or is that just not a great product? Should you have gotten a different brand? I don't know. It's a really hairy sort of situation, and so it's difficult to navigate right now. I think over the next few years we'll probably learn more, and I don't know if the DEA will eventually change that it's a Schedule 1 and maybe make it a 2 or 3. That would be great, but not right now. Not right now. Illegal. So yeah, like Crystal said, if you guys have any questions about marijuana toxicity or CBD, we will answer them to the best of our ability. Yeah, within the limitations that we have. But if you've ever asked your vet about CBD and they don't give you a whole lot of information, that's why. There's good reasons for that. So they're not just being difficult or just don't want to tell you to give something like that. It's just we can't.
Maybe you don't think they're hip to it, and they may not be, because there's not a lot of information.
Yeah, there's just not. So yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, so are we gonna do another candle next week? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, I thought so.
Okay.
You kind of cut me off, and you just started.
I got excited. I got excited about Puffs.
She did. So yeah, what I was saying is, if we don't get a total of 5 shares, if we do get any shares, then we'll just give away one of the free
car hangers.
Like it's like a little scent
car, kind of like instead of the little
air freshener.
Air freshener.
Why could we not think of that?
We got problems
air
today.
freshener.
I need more coffee, I think.
I need more sleep.
Well, that too.
Yeah, we'll give one of those away if we don't get up to 5 shares. Okay. So maybe we only get 3 and we'll give one of those. Or maybe we get 1. You're the lucky one person that shared our video, so you get a free one.
So you're guaranteed.
She said good song pick.
Thanks. Like I said, it was the only one that was kind of not inappropriate.
Yeah.
But if
we get 5 shares, then we'll do another candle.
Sounds good. All right. Well, we will see everyone next week. Bye.